political headwinds are pretty strongly against Keir Starmer and Anas Sarwar in this contest. I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
I think it depends as well. If you get a lot of people who don't like the SNP, who they might decide that it's more important to give John Swinney a bloody nose than to maybe be seen to back Keir Starmer. That's maybe Labour's best hope, if they can get the message out that the only way to unseat the SNP in Hamilton, Stonehouse and whatnot is to vote Labour, and it probably is. So, will tactical voting play a part? Does tactical voting play a part in by-elections? I'm not.
I think
it did in Rutherglen.
I think it can always play a part, but whether it's
whether
there's
plays
enough
V-part,
voters to actually make a difference.
I think there are enough voters to make a difference, because I don't think the SNP.
No, I mean, who are actually going to turn out.
Yeah, exactly. So no, but the SNP ain't going to get anywhere near even 40% here.
No.
So if someone could get their act together against them, then they would stand a really good chance. But are enough voters prepared to hold their nose? For the sake of giving John Swinney a bloody nose.
I also think that it's wrong to see Reform voters as anti-SNP voters. They're probably just as much anti-Labour, anti-Tory as they are, and they're probably anti-establishment. They just dislike the mainstream parties generally. And so
I think that is true as well. Like, a lot of the Reform has scooped up a lot of just sort of disillusioned people.
I think you can make a fair assumption that the majority of Reform supporters have come from an anti-SNP background.
They won't be for independence, but they will not be for Keir Starmer, and they probably think that
so
Kemi Badenoch's a sellout.
Yeah, it probably depends whether they're willing to, are they, is it more important to them for Reform to get 20% than it is to, stop an SNP, and potentially give an SNP momentum to go into 2026.
And by-elections tend to be protests, don't they? It gives you the opportunity to protest against something. Reform are the ultimate protest party.
I know. That's why it will be really interesting to see how they do.